Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The mechanism of action of intracellular hormone receptors is discussed in this video. So how this intracellular hormone receptor result in the activation of the gene? The adrenal hormones uh, such as cortisol, aldosterone, and gonadal steroid hormones such as estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone, thyroid hormone T3 and T4, retinoic acid, that are the vitamin A derivative, and the vitamin D, that is calcitriol. They are the lipid soluble uh, hormones, and these lipid soluble hormones diffuse into the cell because these hormones are lipophilic and they cross the plasma membrane freely. They bind to the intracellular receptors. These cellular receptors are located within the cytoplasm or in the nucleus. Then they form the hormone receptor complex. This hormone receptor complex is formed, and this hormone receptor complex is then it is shifted to the nucleus, where it binds with this complex binds with hormone specific element. This is the specific uh, DNA sequence, regulatory promoter sequence, that is the hormone response element, and this process occur within the nucleus. This activates or represses the transcription of a specific gene that results in messenger RNA formation, and that results in protein synthesis and altered cellular function. So intracellular receptor can activate a gene response only if it is if the appropriate combination of the gene regulatory protein is present, and many of these regulatory proteins are tissue specific. This onset of the effect is slow, minutes, and takes minutes to hours to days, but it is long lasting in contrast to the rapid acting peptide hormones. So some hormone receptor complex may regulate different gene in different tissue, and it is determined by tissue specific co-regulator, differential chromatin accessibility, and unique promoter enhancer profile. Examples is cortisol. In the liver, it induces gluconeogenic enzyme. In lymphocyte, it suppresses inflammatory gene transcription. This diagram from Guyton, it illustrates the mechanism of intracellular hormone action, specifically how the these lipophilic hormone or lipid soluble hormone, they regulate the gene expression inside the target cell via nuclear receptor. So there is entry of the hormone into the cell by the process of diffusion. Uh, Lipophilic hormones such as steroid hormone, thyroid hormone, vitamin D, or retinoic acid, they diffuse freely across the cell membrane due to lipid solubility. So these then binds with cytoplasmic receptor in or the nuclear receptor. So in the cytoplasm, this hormone binds to a cytoplasmic receptor, forming a hormone receptor complex, or in the nucleus, the fate is also formation of hormone receptor complex. So when this hormone receptor complex is formed, this either cytoplasmic is translocated into the nucleus, or if it is present inside the nucleus also. So this hormone receptor complex bind to a specific region in the DNA, the hormone response element, and hormone response element binding will result the start of the gene transcription. There is activation or repression of the transcription of target gene. So mRNA or messenger RNA is synthesized, and this synthesis will reflect the hormonal signal. The mRNA exists as that is present within the nucleus. It exits from the nucleus via nuclear pore, and it is translated by ribosome in the cytoplasm. So this translation process that occur in the cytoplasm, it leads to the production of a specific protein which carry out the physiological effect in the target tissue or cell. So lipophilic hormone crosses the membrane to enter the cell. Cytoplasmic or nuclear receptor binds hormone to form functional complex, and hormone receptor element is the DNA site where complex bind to regulate the transcription. And we know that RNA messengers work is to code this genetic code is taken to the ribosome, and at the ribosome, the site of protein synthesis, the protein synthesis is executed. This mechanism explains the delayed but long-lasting effect of steroid and thyroid hormone, as they involve gene expression and protein synthesis rather than rapid second messenger cascaded. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any query, please write in the comment box.